Shannon, how should LeBron feel about this?
Well, I'm sure he doesn't like it. But let's address this issue with the burner phones with Brian Colangelo. Skip, this is a horrible look. It's one thing for Kevin Durant to have a burner phone and get into it with Twitter.
Account.
Yeah. That's one thing. You know, he wants the debate and he wants the anonymity. But for a general manager of an organization to have up to 5 burner phones, and he's criticizing other general managers. He's criticizing players on his own team. Skip, this is going to cost him his job. Because the mere fact that he admitted one. Because what he tried to do, Skip, he tried to admit to the one that had the lesser of the harmful information out there. So he's like, yeah, that was me, but the others weren't. Why would you do that, Skip? And he's releasing information. He's releasing information about Okafor and Markelle Fultz. Only someone.
Inside information. Yeah.
With intimate. That actually saw this happening. Markelle Fultz shooting from his back, shooting in a chair, releasing medical information on Okafor. Only someone can have this kind of information, Skip. This is not, and he's asking reporters, why don't y'all ask him this question? Only someone with that kind of knowledge would know. Skip, this, I don't think it'll have an impact on LeBron James because, first of all, I don't believe Colangelo will be there if LeBron were to decide to go there. And he, first of all, another thing, Skip, he can't stay. After what he said about Joel Embiid, and I agree, Joel Embiid can be very childish at times, Skip.
He can.
Because he had surgery on his knee, he missed the entire season, and he's on stage dancing with Meek Mill. So that's, you don't do that. Those knees are worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and you don't want to damage them. They're slightly damaged as they are. But Skip, given this, that I don't believe this gentleman will be in the Sixers organization, I don't think it's going to weigh on LeBron. But it's not a good look. LeBron's like, hold on. Now, LeBron has had to deal with this before. The only difference between what Colangelo did and Dan Gilbert did, Dan Gilbert put it in the email.
He did.
He put it, you know who it was.
He put his name on it.
CEO of Cleveland Cavaliers. He let it be known. He wasn't hiding behind an anonymity or burner phone account. That's not what he did. But, Skip, I don't really think it's going to have a bearing on LeBron. I don't think LeBron is so focused on the finals. He's made it abundantly clear he'll address his situation when the time comes for him to address that situation. So I don't even think it's on his radar currently. But, Skip, this is a horrible look, not only for the organization, but Colangelo, I don't know how he gets another job.
I don't know how he keeps this job.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
So just for the record, you're leaning toward LeBron staying in Cleveland if they make some moves that you need them to make.
Yeah, but I've been hearing some rumblings that he wanted them to keep Kyrie. He sided with and once that didn't happen, and then he wanted them to trade the pick. He's like, he wanted DeAndre Jordan. And he's like, I don't believe there's that pick. Even if I were to sign here, who could you get with that pick that's going to help us contend and win a championship next year?
Okay. So I've said from the start, the obvious move to me, and I don't know LeBron's inner circle feelings about this, but Philly is the obvious destination if he wants to stay in the East with the team on the rise, the team on the verge, with those 2 nuclear young weapons in the paint. And if you could keep some of that array of sharpshooters, it would work to me.
JJ is a free agent.
I know.
Bellinelli,
it's going to be hard. And if you put LeBron under the cap, then I'm not sure who would have to go. Several somebodies would have to go.
You will probably lose Covington. You're not going to be able to sign Bellinelli.
But whatever. There is no way LeBron is going to go if Brian Colangelo is still the GM of this team, because this is such a breach of trust between management and players. This is stooping so low. It's so devious. It's so wrong. It's such a bad look. And yet, let's look at Brian Colangelo. He is the son of Jerry Colangelo, who was a 4-time Executive of the Year in the NBA.
Very highly regarded.
Run Team USA basketball for years. And I'm guessing that Brian has felt like he had to live in the shadow of his father all the way up. But Brian, it's all the way back in 05 and 07, he won Executive of the Year twice now, in 05 and 07. That's a long time ago, but he still lives in his father's shadow, even in Philly, where his father is still a special advisor to the 76ers. So you can argue that a lot of Brian's moves were suggested by Daddy. You could see that happening. So is he a little haunted by that? To me, we have another Twitter victim here. He is so obsessed with the criticism that he reads from bloggers or even just Twitter fans.
He didn't want to give Sam Hinkie, Skip, Hinkie drafted all these guys. Except, folks, he drafted Ben Simmons. He drafted Joel Embiid.
So he wants to discredit the guy he replaced. And he's also, via these burner accounts, trying to discredit the guy who replaced him in Toronto.
Yes.
Really? You're stooping so low. Do you really care? Why should this guy, a two-time executive of the year, care what anybody else is saying?
No.
If you know the great executives, the Jerry Wests and the Red Auerbachs, they didn't care. No, they don't care what anybody says. You do what you think is right, and then you just go.
You're going to get some criticism. Yeah. You're not going to draft Magic Johnson and James Worthy every year.
No.
So you're going to draft some great players, but you're going to get a couple of busts in there also. Yeah. But you can't be so consumed. Now, Brian, you would have been a fool if your dad's a special advisor. He's 4-time executive of the year. He knows basketball. Yeah. You would be foolish to have access to him and not lean on him for information.
Sure.
Sometimes, you know what, Skip, and you're right. Sometimes sons or daughters get so caught up in trying to remove themselves from their parents' shadow is that they put these blinders on, and the information, the access that you have is right there in front of you. But because someone might say, well, daddy helped him or mom helped him, you're like, nah, I don't want that. I'm going to do it alone. Nah. If someone can help me, I'm going to ask for help. Because if I don't know the directions, I just got in Google Maps about a month ago, Joy, because I pulled to the gas station. I said, hey, bro, can you tell me how to get to this? And you say, well, you go up here and you take, that's what I used to do, Joe. I ain't too proud to ask.
That'll work.
Yeah. It's like, hey, Shannon, Sharpe, how you doing? Yeah, you were Skip. You were busted up Skip. Like, I said, okay.
That's not what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
They don't ever say that.
You have an iPhone?
Yeah.
They already have a Maps app.
Yeah, I didn't know it till about a month ago.
Okay.
But I ain't got Uber yet. I got to get that app.
Oh, that's a big step.
Yeah, I will get Uber on there next.
So the first indication that the bridge is at least on fire between players and the GM is from Joel Embiid, who told ESPN that he got a call from Brian Colangelo, and he called me just to deny the story, says Joel. Got to believe him until proven otherwise. If true, though, that would be really bad, said Joel Embiid. Well, that's how the players would view it. It's really bad. And then Joel went right on Twitter to send a tweet ridiculing one of the burner accounts.
Yes.
Well, that's a bad look for Brian Colangelo if he's making fun of his burner account.
He got
interesting.
Skip, the saying of crossing the Rubicon. You were big, back in the season, they say you couldn't take an arm. You couldn't cross the Rubicon.
That's what they said.
So crossing the Rubicon meaning you're entering the point of no return. Skip, there ain't no coming back from this. He can't save his job. There's no way.
To your point, he's using privileged insider information to defend himself on some burner Twitter account to media members.
Right.
What?
But Skip, we know how this is how inside information goes. That's how insiders get their information. The thing is that the person that's giving that information, my sources say, it can never be traced back. I was like, Skip, he got accounts. Now, these accounts going to come back to somebody. And just like somebody got tipped off, and now two people tell the truth, somebody's mad at him. Because there's no way, because this been
somebody inside was mad at him.
He fired somebody or he did something.
Somebody tipped the ringer off, and then the ringer did a great job of tracking this and nailing it completely down on all 5 accounts.
And that's the thing. If somebody tells you there's gold over there, you just got to dig for it. You're going to dig as deep as you can until you find it. Once someone gave him that information, the ringer said, well, I'm just going to keep on digging. See one? Another one? 3? Hold on, let me see if I keep doing. This dude got 4 burner accounts, Skip, burner phones. Like I said, KD doing that, Skip, you want to go back and forth with, but KD is not an exec. KD isn't bashing.
I think it's a bad look for Kevin also, but he's not an executive.
You know what,
You're
Skip?
right.
For me, stand up. Tweet from your phone. Okay. If you got something to say, you got a problem with someone doing or someone said, tweet at them. Don't hide now. Don't throw the rock. Hey, that wasn't mean you break the window and talk about who did. I don't know. No, don't throw a rock and hide your hand. Own it. Man up to it. Fess up to it.
Well, bottom line to this, I still think Philly has a good shot of landing LeBron James next year. And if that's true, he's got to go because this could be the one stumbling block in the way of LeBron going to Philly.
I ain't as gung-ho on him going to Philly as everybody else.
Well,
because I believe Ben Simmons is a couple of years away. Skip, the guy won't shoot a shot outside the.
He will not.
That's not coming overnight. He is not. Forget turning into. He's never going to be Steph or Clay. Forget that. Just being a 40% guy outside of 10 feet.
Okay, so you've now dismissed the Rockets as a possibility, and I know you from the start you dismissed the Lakers as a possibility. Yeah. So where else are you going to go? Boston?
No, we ain't going to Boston. No. We done beat them. We don't.
Yeah, but you didn't beat them with their guy.
We beat them.
Huh?
We beat them. Like you tell us, you got to beat with who you can play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Warriors ain't giving that championship trophy back because they beat the Cavs without Kevin Love and Kyrie.
Well, what are you going to do, quit? Because now you say he's down on Cleveland, so where do you go?
Well, Dan Gilbert can make it right.
Oh, we can make it right.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us we're going to get first right to buy the Cavs.
Oh.
That'll go a long way with us.
I do believe that executives have accounts that monitor the players and
you just want to monitor what they're saying. Yes,
tweet anything.
That's fine.
That's fine. This is letting your ego get away from you right here.
The dude said he wish he had a step ladder so he can climb up and knock some sense into Joel Embiid's head. That's what he said.
Yeah.
You're taking a shot at your star player.
Well, now you got keyboard courage because you think nobody knows who you are,
yeah.
But you know where all the bodies are buried, right?
Woj just tweeted, 76ers president Brian Colangelo has been actively reaching out to individuals mentioned in those burner accounts, insisting he isn't responsible for those tweets.
So
yet, after the Ringer asked about two of them directly to the Sixers, all of a sudden the other three the Ringer didn't ask about went from public to private. Boom, 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 right in a row. I'd say he had something
now
to do with it.
We got people out there, Joy, hacking burner phones. They hack that phone and tweet information that only someone that works for the Sixers inside Skip would know. So we got people hacking those phones. And they don't even know who the phone.
You just got to take the Skip Bayless policy with Twitter and just don't look at it.
No, I got to look. I got to be talking to me. See. Oh, you see on Twitter, Skip, we got something for you. I got something. We're gonna come out the break. We got
you need
something
that reinforcement.
No, they don't need.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.